Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Pisces, this is your reading. Y'all want to know what's so funny? I started this video, my whole ring flew off. So is somebody taking their ring off? Is somebody calling it quits? What's going on? Because that never happens. Yeah, like that never happens. So nevertheless, already cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, so we're hopping right into it. I hope April is treating everybody good. I'm very intrigued to start y'all reading. I feel like a lot of the signs have been having a lot of things in common. That's why I'm really going to start getting into collective readings more, honestly. I will say, though, collective readings don't get as much feedback, honestly, but people don't even realize how many messages can really be for you in the collective reading. Matter of fact, Pisces, go watch the collective reading. It's titled When You're God. I said when you're God. When God and your ancestors call, you better answer, just period. But it's so many messages in that. It's the grasping of why that title is even that. It comes out more towards the middle end of the video. So it's just like, yeah, just see if something resonates for you. But nevertheless, we're going to start off with what's in the news. We will end it with the intuition deck. I love this deck. This is straight intuition, straight off of the dome, okay? So please stick around for that. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new here so you don't miss your next video. So let's see. Starting off with what's in the news, and we are going to build up off of the tarot and get who, what, when, where, and why. For Pisces, Spirit, channeling the energy of Pisces. What do they need to know, see here? What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? All right, we got a lot. First card that caught my eye, obviously, was knocked up, pregnancy. Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody could be... Also, when this card comes out, most of the time when I build off of it with the tarot, either somebody's hiding a pregnancy, keeping it a secret, somebody had an abortion, or somebody... is finally pregnant after a time of trying. So we will see. Numbing here, self-medicating, irrational behavior, addictions. Yeah, we already know the panda on this card is cute, but it is a mask. Somebody is masking themselves by whatever they're addicted to. It could be you or another person, okay? Also, Aquarius had just got this in their reading, and Libra, I believe. So you could be dealing with an air sign. You don't have to be, but... Oh my gosh, graduation day again, Pisces. I'm telling y'all got this in y'all last reading. And I just feel like you're leveling up in so many different ways. And I feel like Spirit is just constantly clapping for you over and over again. It's like, you know how there be like the dance line? I feel like you're constantly coming down the dance line and it's always your turn. So yeah, love that. SOS, distress, act with urgency. Okay. I usually don't like when this card comes out, so I'm very ready to see what that is. And recalling memories, missing someone, reminiscing. Libra also just got this in their reading. You definitely could be involved with a Libra. Also, Scorpio had this in their reading as well. You could be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or another Pisces. And last but not least, lipstick, evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal. Okay, Libra got this in their reading as well. What the hell is going on? Go watch Libra's reading at this point, because... But let's see, what's pregnancy for Pisces? Who's knocked up? Who's expecting? Oh, why is that card mixed in this deck? Like, what's going on? Yeah, who's knocked up for Pisces? Who's pregnant, expecting? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or some of you guys could be pregnant right now, but you don't feel financially stable enough to take care of the child. Or you may feel like there are family members that are against you being pregnant. What else with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse? Oh. The Hermit in the reverse. Okay, more Virgo energy. You could have a family member, or you could have been pregnant and you could have lost a child and now you're kind of like sad about it or lonely about it. Also, the Hermit in the reverse is maybe some of you guys got pregnant and it's like, wow, I know I should have used protection. So please keep in mind, the Hermit in the reverse is like somebody that kind of sits in a pity party because they didn't learn their lesson. And I don't want to say that's you, but you could have an earth sign around you. It also could be a family member. It doesn't have to be. They could be pregnant because they didn't learn their lesson. And I feel like they're really sad about it. Somebody's really, I just feel like somebody isn't in the right finances. They're not stable enough to have a child right now. Also, 4 of Wands in the reverse, 9 of Cups in the reverse. Oh my God. Yeah. I feel like somebody lives somewhere where they're not really emotionally stable. They're not really happy. Also, 4 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody could have like had to move in with somebody or something like that because they were struggling so much financially, but they're only there for the materialistic purposes. Like they're only there to have a roof over their head, using the water, eating, you get what I mean? But as far as like them being pregnant and having to like fend for themselves, I feel like it's leaving them in kind of a miserable spot, especially if their finances are messed up. And why is Pisces being told this? Heavy water sign energy. It also could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with that 4 of Wands in the reverse there. I feel like there's some type of like problem going on within their home life. I feel like somebody lives with their family members, but that's not really where they want to be, but they have no choice. They're not really emotionally happy there at all. Their feelings are all out of whack. And yeah, like I said, I feel like somebody got pregnant and now they're, like I said, they're trying to beat themselves up about it. But it's like you knew what you were doing, or, you know, I feel like somebody isn't trying to accept the consequences of being an adult. You had sex, you didn't use protection, you're pregnant. Boom. I don't know what to tell you. What's numbing here? What's numbing here? And honestly, how smooth I just delivered that, I truly feel like that's y'all energy. You're like, okay, you went and did what you did, and now the foundation of the home that you're living in, you don't like that, or you're having issues, or there are bills due, like you're financially unstable, but you already chose to go be where you're at, so stay over there. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. What else was numbing? This person is in a group of people, like whatever they're addicted to, okay, I just want to let you know, they also hang around a group of people that are addicted to the same thing. And it's people that don't even like you, or people that are against you. And I feel like they come smiling in your face all the time. And also, this person really could have a lot of irrational behavior because whatever they're addicted to could be really making them act out. What else with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody's birthday could be the 13th. Also, somebody could be like working with people to help themselves like feel better in some type of way. Like I feel like everybody, whoever they hang with, they're all addicted to the same shit. Just period. The Emperor, Aries energy here. I feel like you tried to lead them in a different direction. That's you, Pisces. I feel like you tried to lead this person down the right path, down the right road. And that's another reason why graduation day is next, because I feel like you've been trying to help people spiritually ascend. You've been trying to help people leave behind their old selves. Let that old self die. Your new self is trying to be reborn, but it's like you keep operating from the same way and it's just not serving you any purpose. It's not serving you any good. I feel like you could have voiced yourself to this person, trying to lead the situation, really trying to take charge. And I feel like they must have felt some type of way about that. What else with the Emperor and numbing? 8 of Wands. Yeah, really rush, fast track energy. I also want to put out there, Pisces, if this is you numbing yourself, I feel like there are people talking about you. This earth sign is talking about you with another group of people because they see that your addiction is either getting worse. And it was like you were telling people, oh, I got it in check. You know, I'm taking charge of my life differently. And everything's just like happening so fast. You don't want to go on a spiral when it comes to this numbing yourself, because whatever you're addicted to, I feel like it must be causing up some type of ruckus enough for people to talk about you. And I will be honest with that. I mean, I'm not saying that you know, not that you care or anything, but I just feel like if it's taking over your life in a bad way, What else with the 8 of Wands? I just feel like you're taking a rapid direction to lead your life better and away from these people. So if you do have somebody in your energy that has an addiction, I feel like you're getting away from them as fast as possible. You're just like, all right, my life is over here. Your life is over there. I'm sorry, but I got to go. And if this is you, I feel like you are leading your life in a better direction because you don't want to be the one with the addiction anymore. The Sun. And then the 4 of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you guys are looking for your joy again after being like emotionally reserved for so long. I feel like you've had multiple opportunities of people coming in, voicing their feelings about how you need to get better or how they want to help you or something like that. But I feel like you always gave people the cold shoulder. But now you're finding joy again because you're leading your life differently. You're leading it this time. I also feel like a lot of people probably tried to lead your life. I feel like people always have an opinion on what you want to do. Let me do what I want to do. And if I don't want to hear your opinion right now, I'm just not going to do it. I feel like that's another reason why graduation day is coming out, because y'all took y'all time releasing whatever it was that you had to release. Okay. And I feel like everybody in the world, a family member, friend, lover, whoever, I feel like everybody in the world had an opinion on what you were doing. But people don't realize addictions are a very powerful thing. And unless the person themselves wants to change, they are actually taking the actions to make the change in this emperor energy, leading their life differently. And they're doing it fast because they're tired of the same shit. They're tired of people talking about them, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But I don't want to hear everybody else's input in the meantime. Okay. And yeah. You're happy, you're joyous again. You're much more like playful, laughing more, in childlike energy. What's graduation day? Yeah, and if this is you beating an addiction, this literally is why you have graduation day out here. It's because, okay, something that had me so stuck in the same mind frame, in the same, almost like a loop every day. I'm doing the same thing to just make myself feel better, to just numb myself, to just numb and suppress my feelings. I don't want to be numbed anymore. I actually do want to feel. I want to be human. Because I'm not going to lie, when you numb yourself so much, you almost don't even feel real. But we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse for graduation day. What else is the Ace of Cups in the reverse? The World in the reverse. You know how that Earth sign up there got the Hermit in the reverse. Somebody hasn't learned their lesson. And I feel like somebody still hasn't. The World in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody, I don't know if they thought they could just go to a new lover and their world was going to look a lot better, but it really didn't. The World in the reverse is also showing me that somebody, they never have any, like, how do I put this? They never have any better insight on how they view the world. I feel like somebody just has a one-way mind track way of thinking, or they always think, oh, once they get new feelings for somebody, no matter what, their whole world is about to look different and brighter. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody is somewhere for materialistic purposes. They went somewhere, they saw what somebody had, they ended up being stupid, not learning their lesson from the last time. This gives me somebody that was pregnant before they got mad, but they didn't learn their lesson and they got pregnant the second time. And it just is what it is. And also, Ace of Cups in the reverse, they haven't learned their lesson still because they're still emotionally invested in you, stuck on the emotions they have for you, but they over there pregnant. Like, let's make it make sense. How you have a whole life going on right now that has nothing to do with Pisces, but you want to still keep watching Pisces on the internet with the World in the reverse. Somebody could be seeing you on social media. Somebody could be stalking your social media. The people that they're talking about you with, they could be watching you on social media. Yeah, somebody just still feels like the door's open. There's still opportunity and access to Pisces. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yeah, they haven't learned their lesson. I thought this card was going to be for you, and it turns out it's for them. They're not having a graduation day because they're still on the same emotional stagnation. You still stuck on the same way you've been feeling about Pisces since 2009. It's time to give it up. It's time to give it up. Let's take a break. Page of Wands here. Yeah, you're in dating energy right now. A lot of you guys could be back on dating apps, or you could just be going on different dates with multiple people, really learning and seeing what you like and what you don't like. This could also really be exploring and doing adventures. Some of you guys could be looking to travel soon. This person's so busy over there being stuck on how they feel about you, and you over here living your life free. I feel like a lot of y'all are single. What's SOS distress? Or one more thing that I'm getting. If this is your scenario, this is showing me that you date around to automatically it's like you're looking for somebody to really just have these overwhelming feelings for you, and you have them back for them, and it just be like an overwhelming romance, like a new love. As soon as I get a new love, my whole world is looking better, it's looking brighter. And when it doesn't, I feel like you get upset and then you start searching for somebody else to fulfill that. The only person that could really fulfill the joy within you, and that's why you got the sun out here. Because for some of y'all, this is really for you. You didn't graduate. Okay? But that's why the sun came out. Because you're finding joy within yourself rather than you just always having to let me go out here dating, fishing again for somebody to fulfill my joy. No, you're your own joy. You make the sun shine in your life, not another person. And I feel like if this is for you, Pisces, Spirit is trying to remind you that every person you meet, you won't have this whirlwind overwhelming romance. Somebody's supposed to change your world. It's not going to go like that. And I feel like if you keep operating in that type of way, you're going to fail yourself every time. And that's why you're never going to graduate. You're never going to pass this test. Because every person that enters your life, every person you go on a date with, you might not ever see him again. Might not ever talk to him again. Everybody's not meant to be there. It's like, okay, we tested the waters. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. And then we can narrow it down. When you do start finding people that you like, let's start narrowing it down. Okay, the more I talk to this person, this is 2 red flags I can't ignore. Let me just take them out. Just period. You get what I'm saying? 7 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys feel overwhelmed in some type of way, like when you don't find someone that makes your world better. Or it's this fire sign over here, they're feeling overwhelmed because fire sign or earth sign, take what resonates for you. But yeah, they're over there feeling overwhelmed because no matter what they do, they can't get their mind off of you. No matter how much they struggle to like, okay, I'm not going to think about Pisces today. I'm not going to think about Pisces today. I'm going to just think about my pregnancy and what's going on in my life. No, they still can't manage to do that. And also the Page of Wands, if that's their energy, this is the type of person that dates around. They could possibly sleep around a lot. And they could be in that mindset. Every time they meet somebody, it's just like, oh my gosh, my world is so much better. My world is so much brighter. And then the next thing you know, they end up pregnant. Just period. Boop, 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 boop. What's SOS here? Sorry, y'all. I was like, I was going to take those cards, but no. What's SOS? Distress, active urgency, assistance needed. I bet you it's this person, and it's coming out right underneath pregnancy. Somebody probably feels like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. I need help now, Pisces. Ace of Swords. Some type of truth is being revealed, and you're also gaining clarity about something. Gaining clarity about what? Gaining clarity about what for Pisces? 9 of Wands. Wow, a lot of you guys feel like you might need help when it comes to this person. You might literally need some backup or some type of assistance, because I feel like the 9 of Wands is somebody that's being very, very persistent. They're not giving up, okay? 9 of Wands is 1 away from the 10. You would think they're about to be burdened. They're about to be on their last straw. It's just too much weight for them to carry. But this person is being very, very consistent. And I feel like that's the truth that you're really seeing now. And yeah, you're like, all right, I might have to get a fucking PFA. I might have to get a restraining order. I feel like it's really going to the lengths of that. And I also feel like you're exhausted. The more truth you find out about this person, that could be another thing. Like if you guys don't feel like, oh my gosh, you're in danger, this person is stalking me, they won't leave me alone. It's still the same type of energy, because you're just seeing, okay, I'm really getting insight on how much somebody always needs my help, or I'm gaining clarity about the fact that somebody is just going to keep being persistent no matter what. And it's like, I have to either buckle down, or I'm really just going to have to get some help. Somebody going to have to back me up. It just is what it is. What else with Ace of Swords, 9 of Wands? We have a lot of aces out here so far. So I feel like these are new feelings that are surfacing. And I know that I said this person been stuck on how they feel about you since 2009. But it's like, it's almost like this person, they go do what they do. They get pregnant. It's not that they're not thinking about you. But in that moment of doing whatever they be doing, they be in their own world. They be overwhelmed in their own emotions of who they're with at that time. Then it's like they'll turn their page and think about you again. It's just like ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And then I be feeling like somebody always acting like they need your help. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're gaining clarity of the fact that this person always just like lives in an illusion no matter what. And I truly feel like this person has multiple options of people, multiple people that they have feelings for, and The same shit they do to you, they probably do with other people. You're also gaining clarity of that too. It's like, wow, you're always coming like you need so much help. You want some SOS shit and you really need my help right now. Like, oh my gosh, can you do this for me? And it's only gonna take like 10 minutes, or can you come do this or this right now? I feel like this person always needs your help. And I feel like you are gaining so much insight right now because you're like, I'm looking at shit realistically. And you're not just calling me for help. You're calling Tom, Dick, and Harry for help. I'm not helping you. It just is what it is. Like, what? Yeah, and that's the thing. The more people act like, oh, they need so much help. They're in so much distress without you. You the only person that can solve their problems. It just makes you wonder, damn, you really do this with multiple people? It makes you just always look like a leech. It makes you always look like you're never going to be able to obtain anything on your own. Where's your independence? What's recalling here? Yeah, let's move on, because I feel like somebody is very, very codependent on your energy. Look at that, recalling the devil in the reverse. This toxic ass person, okay? You freed yourself. I feel like you freed yourself from even thinking about him too. But Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, this person still feels binded to you. They still feel soul tied to you in some type of way. Also, the devil in the reverse with recalling. I don't want to say this, but somebody really could be doing some malicious things with your pictures. So I don't know if somebody's trying to burn them, do magic over them, whatever the case may be. But I feel like somebody could be trying to bind you by y'all pictures. It's like really weird as fuck. That's how connected to you they are. Somebody's literally obsessed. I don't know what else to say. What else was the devil in the reverse? What else was the devil in the reverse? I feel like that's why somebody's so persistent, because they're crazy. Yeah, Two of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody you're in separation from. They're also like in a relationship with somebody else, I feel like, and that's toxic in itself. So it's like, why do you keep going through the motions? Yeah, why does this person feel so strongly towards Pisces? If they're over, they're pregnant, they have their own relationship going on, they're already in a toxic bind with somebody else. Why do they want Pisces so bad? Why do they miss Pisces so bad? The Queen of Cups. Oh, because you're so sweet. You're so caring. A lot of you guys could have Cancer in your chart as well. It could be your moon or your rising. It doesn't have to be. But somebody knows how like sweet you are or how vulnerable you are with emotions. You're an empath. So I feel like if this person comes to you like struggling, like they really need help, really need assistance, this person takes advantage of you playing on your Queen of Cups energy because they know you're not going to say no. They know you're always going to be empathetic towards them. So like no matter what, you're going to have to, I'm not saying you have to say yeah, but I just feel like this person feels like you're never going to say no. And it's just, I don't know. What?
I might need you to jump over and get it if it's in there. Our food is here from the food bank.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. But, yeah, so, Queen of Cups. What else is the Queen of Cups? Yeah, that's why somebody misses you so bad, because I feel like you care more about them than you cared about yourself. And that's just real. Also, it's rare I get interruptions in my readings, and I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, she sounds kind of bitchy, but that's the Libra moment in me. Yeah, somebody could always have a tendency to interrupt you as well. Like when you're trying to voice something, or you're trying to say something, or you're trying to tell them your feelings about how you feel, how they're making you feel. I feel like they can always interrupt you, like they don't care. And that's another toxic thing about them that I feel like that's what caused the separation in the first place. But it's crazy for real. I don't know why somebody likes to take advantage of people's feelings. In the end, it makes them look like the devil. In the end, it makes you the terrible person, you the narcissist. You know what I mean? I just feel like somebody's so toxic no matter what relationship they be in. And it's like they just take advantage of people's feelings. This person could text you like the most toxic thing in the world. Like they could be going through the addiction and they'd be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Like I'm really going through withdrawal right now. I'm downtown on the sidewalk. Please come pick me up. And somebody knows what type of heart you have. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up saying yeah. And that's what that's the only thing, Pisces, I could truly say keeps the cord alive, because the more you assist this person and help this person and you're always racing for them or running for them, they are showing that the door is still cracked open. They are getting that like, okay, this is the acceptance from Pisces. I see. I still have access to them. Yeah, Knight of Cups in the reverse. Literally your energy. I feel like you're taking that back. All that pouring out your feeling shit or just feeling like you have to do a gesture for them, help them in some type of way. You're not doing it. Also, Knight of Cups in the reverse. That's what I'm saying. Somebody is an emotional manipulator. They feel super sweet towards you one week, and then the next week they pull it back. It's that toxic energy. They feel like, oh, Pisces want to keep this cord connected to me. Well, I'm going to use them and milk them for as much as I can. And it's actually disgusting. So I feel like you are revoking that. Yeah, look, the Magician coming out, clear as day. You're very talented as well. So I feel like whatever your talent is could be making you money. Also, you're a good manifester. So it's like if you told this person, oh, this is what I've been manifesting, and then next week you pop out with it and this person really sees, damn, like Pisces is really getting everything they want. That's another reason. Like somebody is damn near trying to manifest your life. They want what you want. Like they want what you have. They want what you obtain. They want what you get. It's crazy. Yeah. Somebody's really, really dark, just period. With lipstick evidence. And if somebody did cheat and that's why y'all separated, I feel like you don't even care. We have fire signs out here. We do got a little bit of water, but nevertheless, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And if you are dealing with a water sign, it's another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? What's lipstick evidence here? You guys are really true alchemists. And I feel like a lot of you guys are manifesting joy in your life. Sorry, y'all, I can't even talk. I feel like you're really just basically praying, meditating, talking to God, your ancestors, whoever you believe in. I just truly feel like you are manifesting on the fact of how much you want joy in your life. Whoever is bringing me happiness, bring them my way. Whoever appreciates my talents and, you know, my business endeavors, whatever you're doing, bring them to me. Whatever is going to bring me happiness, bring it to me. Just period. And also we have the Hierophant in the reverse here, more Taurus energy. I'm telling you, somebody was cheating. Whoever this earth sign is, they were cheating. They got caught. And also they don't have no values or beliefs in their life. This person don't have no morals. And that's probably why they was cheating in the first place. They don't even believe in loyalty. And then you have the High Priestess coming out with the Magician. What? A lot of you guys are very, very psychic. Like literally, you have different types of clairvoyance. Okay. Look up all the different types. There's clairsentience. There's audience. There's so many different ones, but I feel like a lot of you guys are manifesting your power. Your intuition is very, very high, and I feel like you're always listening to your inner voice. Like you're definitely in High Priestess energy, so nobody is going to deteriorate your way of thinking. Or if your ancestors is giving you a call, I feel like you're answering always. Like I just said, go watch that collective reading. But nevertheless, you are very, very talented within all your spiritual gifts, and this person also sees that. Yeah, I don't know. I really just get a low-key jealous person. And I feel like somebody knows that you're finally listening to your guides now. So that's another reason why they mad. Somebody's just mad. Somebody's mad, pissed. Also, I feel like the secret was revealed. And you probably knew all along that this earth sign was cheating. That this earth sign didn't value shit the way that you did. Yeah, also, and like I said, if this is a family member, they were cheating. Or whoever they was with, they was cheating, just period. So I don't know if that was confirmation needed for you or something like that. Your earth sign, it could be mom, dad, uncle, auntie, cousin, whatever the case may be. Look, the Tower in the reverse. Somebody could be going to jail. They literally could have broke some type of law and now they're going to jail, just period. Or they're facing some type of spiritual jail because they don't ever learn the lesson of the shit that they do. So it's like, all right, God's about to hit you with a tower moment now because you keep choosing not to change. So here we go. We got another one, folks. You know what I mean? And I really feel like, yeah, that's how this person, that's how their life goes all the time. They make the same mistakes. They go against their belief. They break spiritual law. Like, you know damn well you should not be doing that. And they still do it. Yeah, somebody is really going through a huge life shift that they didn't expect because, yeah, they went, cheated, did what they did, and now their whole world shook up, and I feel like they expect you to help them. Yeah, you have a fire sign here and an earth sign here that I feel like they just expect you to help them at all times, no matter what they face in life. They could break laws. They could cheat on a person. They could be addicted to something. They don't care as long as you help them because, you know, you the magician. You the talented one. You the one with money. It's crazy. Everybody comes running to you. Ew. Just ew. Pisces isn't the only person a part of this family. Pisces isn't the person that got you pregnant. Go ask who got you pregnant. What does Pisces need to know? See here. No, honestly, and I'm serious. And I feel like a lot of you guys, I get very calm energy from you. I love that you're taking everything in stride. You're like, I'm listening to my intuition. I'm still happy. I'm over here with my spiritual gifts and my talents. I'm really not worried about what nobody has to do. But, or what nobody is trying to get from me anymore. It just is what it is. And you're actually not going to bother me the more you even ask me. I'm really just trying to stay happy no matter what. Your problems aren't my problems anymore. And I feel like, okay, you're accepting that. Pisces, I love the energy that you're in right now. That's why you're still happy. You're just truly realizing your problems ain't my problems. And it just is what it is. That's why you're so calm. Cherish your parents as they age. Spend more time. And if it was your parent, one of your parents cheating on the parent, well, I don't know. Still cherish them. They ain't cheat on you. That's all I can say. But do set boundaries if they are always trying to constantly milk you for money because they going through a tower moment. And they're going through whatever they're going through with their person and they can't get help from them no more. Anyways, you are rich within. Don't you know this? We love this card. You are rich within spirit. You are rich within life. You are rich within wealth. Just everything. You've been making your thoughts your reality, your magic. This is a double confirmation that you guys have been really praying hard or really envisioning your future the way that you want, piece by piece. And I feel like you're starting to see piece by piece in the reality. People don't really realize, like, the Magician card is one of the most powerful, and the High Priestess in the tarot deck, just period. And then lifetime wealth, you're set for life. Libra just got this in the reading as well. I highly suggest you go watch Libra's reading. It might be something that connects for you in there. So, Pisces, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And this was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.